All right, good day, cadets. Mr. Toth here, the enrollment officer. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Planned Academic Program Worksheet, or the 104R. The 104R, very important document. It's one of the only documents that we're going to probably take a look at every semester. It is your plan to graduate, so we need to really pay attention to this. So we're going to start with where to find it. It's out there, a bunch of different places to find it. But if you're in the Golden Knight Battalion, I'd really like for you to find this document here. Go to the Golden Knight Battalion website, goldknightbattalion.com, and you're going to come down to under the new cadet tab. You're going to come down to the 104R. Click on that, and it's going to open the page here. And as you can see, the Planned Academic Program Worksheet, nice article. Here's some examples of ones that are filled out. And this right here is the link to where you're going to find the document. All right. What you're going to find is that if you click on it, you're going to get a please wait screen. So you're going to need to right click on it, and you're going to need to save it to your computer before you open the document. Again, you're going to have to save it to your computer and open it on your computer using Adobe Reader. You don't need a paid Adobe program. Adobe Reader, the free program, will open the document for you. This is the same deal as if you download it from the Cadet Command website. You're going to get the please wait sign, and you're going to have to download it to your computer. So very important. A lot of cadets have trouble getting this document on their computer and opening it up and working with it. So what's it going to look like? It's going to look like this. All right. So that's the plan. That's a blank Planned Academic Worksheet. 3 pages. A lot of boxes. It's going to take you a little bit of time to fill this out, and you need to do it as best you can. Here in the Golden Knight Battalion, if you fill it out and you leave it in an editable format, you save the file and then you send it to me, I can make some corrections for you. All right. But if you don't put it in the right format, then I'm going to have to set, if there's things that need to be fixed, which there usually are, I'm going to have to send it back to you and have you redo it if you don't put it in that correct format. So that's a blank one. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually take a look at one that's filled out, and I'll talk you through some of what needs to go on this document. So obviously, your last name, first name, middle initial is going to go on your school. If you attend one of our partner schools, SUNY Potsdam, SUNY Canton, St. Lawrence, you're going to put the school name here, and you're going to say that you're cross-enrolled. If you're at one of the other schools, if you're at Clarkson, it's host, and you're going to put your host school in there, whatever school. Well, the host school is going to be Clarkson. All right, and the FICE codes. If you don't know the FICE codes, again, it's too easy. I can add those in if you give me the right format. All right. Obviously your major, the date you filled this out. Block 5, very important block. And again, if you don't have the right form, or it's not in the right format, it's not going to auto-populate for you. So typically, a typical college degree, 120 credits. Obviously, our St. Lawrence friends, they work on a unit basis, so a little different process. But 120 credits. This number can be played with a little bit depending on what major you're in and whether they give you credit for your ROTC classes or not. And then you're going to put in how many credits you've earned so far in your college career. So as a freshman, that's going to be, this number here on line B is going to be 0. But as you progress, you're obviously going to earn some credits, and as you add to that number, this number at the bottom auto calculates to show how many semesters you have left. So this particular cadet had completed two semesters, so 36 credits had been earned so far. So now we have 5 more semesters left. Box 6, you're going to put in your GPA for each semester. So what I'd like to see you do is fall and spring, fall, spring, all the way down. Your cumulative and your current GPA is going to go in every semester. So you're going to update this every semester. You're going to take this form back and update it. All right. And then the last part in box 7, well, not the last part, but you're going to list every class that you're taking or that you plan to take. So as a freshman, you're going to list all 8 semesters you plan to attend, and what you plan to take to the best of your knowledge. All right. So again, this is a document we're going to revisit every semester. So you're going to update. Hey, I know I thought I wanted to take a public speaking class in the spring of my junior year, but I'm not going to take that class. So I'm going to change this. So this is a working document. If for some reason you don't pass a class and you have to retake it the next semester, you're obviously going to bump some classes down the road. So again, in this column, it's the catalog, the Clarkson catalog, or your school's catalog, course number, and then the title, how many credits, and what your grade was if you've completed it. Okay, you got to do that for every semester. So fall, spring of your sophomore year, fall, spring of your junior year, and then on the next page, you're going to put your fall and spring of your senior year. And hopefully there's no other additional semesters you need. And that's part of the reason why we do this, is so we're making sure that you're progressing correctly. As you can see, what we did here is we just put in what we call placeholder. I know I'm going to take my spring of my senior year. I know I'm going to take an elective. I'm not sure what elective I'm going to take yet, but I'm going to put a placeholder in there. Additionally, for ROTC, you need to take a military history course. So you want to put that course somewhere in there as a placeholder. And then eventually you do want to take that military history course. You also want to make sure every semester that you have a military history class, your ROTC class listed in there. So as you can see, senior year, MS 441, 442. So that's that. That's very important. A lot of times I'll ask for these, and I'll get, somebody just fills out the first 2 semesters because that's all they know. But you gotta, and where do you find that information? You find that information in the catalog, the college catalog. You find that information from your advisor. At Clarkson, we have a place called website called MyCU, which gives you a academic kind of an academic history or planner that you can use to populate the required courses you need to take. And then you need to understand that you need to take some electives. So I need to take a speaking intensive class. I'm going to plug it in, somewhere, and I'm going to make sure that I track that I need a speaking intensive class. So that's what this form is for. Again, I need this form. This form is required, supposed to be done by every enrolled cadet. Doesn't always get done right away, but if you are on scholarship, if you want a scholarship, if I have to request a scholarship for you, let's say you earn a scholarship offer, to request that scholarship, I've got to submit a 104R. So I have to ask you, and you have to at least have this ready to go and ready to be updated, and then we get it finalized. So the other things, once we do, you're supposed to have your advisor review it and sign it and verify that it's a good plan and that it's going to have you on track to commission. And then on page 3, the professor of military science is going to sign it. So before it goes up to get you your scholarship, your advisor signs it, the professor of military science signs it, I review it to make sure it's correct, and that's the 104R. So when I do ask you for it, You know, hopefully this helps you fill it out. And again, if it's in the right format, it makes it a lot easier. That's the 104R, and I hope this video helped, and we'll see you down the road.